As a boy, Sello had wept for his mother for all his father's misdoing. He has since then detested him and, that afternoon, he goes to his father with his son, Chaitong. They find the old man very ill. And it is right then seen how the two sons differ in treating their progenitor. Sello forcibly feeds the old man while Chaitong has felt sorry for him that he has wanted to knock the tray from his father's hands. Thus, Chaitong realizes later that he must find the girl at whatever expense there is with his father. It is said in the story that the poor woman has been whipped by Chaitong's father when she has insisted to stay beside the old man. When Chaitong has found her again, she unhesitatingly goes with the young man to go to her old lover. This is quite telling of women's stupidity and shallowness. The young woman has already received the greatest embarrassment in her life, by being whipped and chased by someone who has no right at all to it to her. And yet, she returns to the old man when she knows very well that the man who has demeaned her will be there. Yes, it may be courage for her to show up herself in the same house, but what for? To be someone's sex slave again. True enough, when she and Chaitong have arrived, Sello is there. With the latter's wrath at his son's defiance, he has lain hands on him for the first time. He then realizes how he has become the father he has hated for so long and there realizes further that the slap has been his. At this, the girl slips swiftly away from them and into the old man's room, locking the door behind. 17. To wrap up the whole story, it is basically anti-feminist. Women, here, are portrayed as house and sex slaves of men. Women, like Sophia, Sello's sister and mother, as well as the concubines, are expected to be home buddies, who must look after the domestic needs of the family, from cooking to laundering, and other chores. It is also implied in the story that women, though they are used like sex slaves of men, belong to the unintelligent species, as they return to them at the man's bidding. The concept of men affording concubines, while women must only have one man, is also very anti-feminist, as there is no equality between them. It as if tells that women are, for the pleasure and assistance of men, that they should fulfill their natural, feminine, functions, that they are different from men and should not compete with them.
Created using Powtoon.